About ready to get this one started. Jamie Fairbairn ready to kick it off. Off we go from Vegas. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Vegas. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The PAT up and good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. It's the pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line. Now a handoff, running right. They'll be brought down. Short pickup. It's at the 26. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the 1st down. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Texans nothing. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They send the tight end in motion. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And they finally get to him inside the 10-yard line. But the yellow flag is out. And this one might be coming back. Now it is 1st and goal. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Texans.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. They'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end. The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's takedown. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Handoff here, up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. A throw caught by Dell on the outside. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Andy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Big Christian Wilkins, the one who brought him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. We'll try the right side this time. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll throw out of the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Third and a yard. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll send a tight end in motion. Drive will start on the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And back for the return is Tank Dell. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Up the middle they go. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this is going to stay a tie game here in the 4th.
And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
A tight end in motion now. Right back to him on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here is 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Raiders will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st down. Dell motioning over. They'll drop to throw. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He'll look deep, left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Back to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Bowers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Now they'll set up to throw. That ball intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. They'll come up now for 2nd down. He'll run. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Houston.
And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to win the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless The opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And this is going to be a Raiders first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's 2nd and 9. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. Greg and I back to search for a winner after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to the air one more time. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's
used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.